Random Talks and Choose of Thoughts. I'm Darian.
I'm Cassandra.
And welcome to Random Talks and Choose of Thoughts, our podcast. Hopefully you guys are watching us on either YouTube, whatever platform, bro. I'm glad you're joining us. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you follow us on TikTok. It is Random Talks and Choose of Thoughts, RTIT. Darian and Andrew. Dun, dun, dun. He used to be my co-host, and unfortunately he gave up on the podcast. But, you know, we got to keep pushing forward. You already know. But, yeah. Welcome to Random Talks and True Thoughts. So,
Hello.
what have you been up to? You ready to go back to work now that you're starting?
Oh, yeah. Wait. How am I talking? I'm definitely ready. I literally haven't worked for over a year because of a hand or wrist?
Your hand?
Or, well, both.
Crushed wrist?
Crushed wrist, but it affected my hand. And I start working like 2 days. I'm a little nervous. I'm nervous because Mom quit because how much people were talking about me.
Yeah.
So I just know that when everyone sees me, they're gonna be asking me 100 different fucking questions, and I'm gonna be in the spotlight. And then when they have meetings about who's injured and shit,
Yeah.
and I'm in that meeting, they're gonna say, "Well, this person did this and they crushed that," and I'm like, because they always talk about everybody's injury in the past. So I'm just like, I don't want my name to be brought up.
Do they say names?
No, but I'm sure everyone's gonna know what the
Know
fuck.
who it is?
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you a picture of you.
How I imagine. No, but that's the only thing that's scary. I feel like there's gonna be a bunch of people asking me stupid ass shit and wanting to look at my hand, and I don't want to fucking deal with that. Just want to do my job, make money, and fucking dib.
Get your money up,
Yeah.
not your funny up. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we got new podcast art.
Dude.
I had bought it at the state fair yesterday, which was pretty cool. Met up with some old friends that I went to college with at Las Cruces and MSU. But yeah, this is Smoking Joe's art, Harley Davidson cycle, Born to Ride. It's pretty dope. Route 66, you know, because we live in New Mexico.
Wait, what kind of motorcycle do you have?
I have a Yamaha.
That's how you pronounce it? Yamaha?
Yamaha, yeah.
Yeah.
Yamaha Bolt R Spec.
What is that? Yamaha. How do you pronounce it? Or how do you spell it? With a Y?
Yeah.
okay.
YAHMAHA. Yamaha.
Oh, okay.
Yamaha. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna buy myself one. Fuck. I want one bad.
What kind of bike do you want?
I heard Yamaha's but the other ones that are, I'm more of a speedster type
Sports
person.
bike?
Yeah, that's what they call sports bikes.
Sports bike, yeah.
Yeah.
Speedster.
Because
I'm a
they're fucking
speedster type of
fast
bike.
as fuck. And I have to ask you later. But yeah, or a Kawasaki. Fuck yeah, bro. And then I'm gonna buy a Joker's helmet. It's like fucking $500.
Do you even know what type of bike you want? Like what
I have no
model?
idea.
Or
No.
you just want a bike?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I don't give a fuck. I just want to feel free.
Born to Ride?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not. It's not that I'm born to ride. I just like to feel the adrenaline of shit.
So you're an adrenaline junkie is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Bro, me too. That's why I love my motorcycle. My motorcycle, my truck, bro, doing stupid shit. You already know.
You do stupid shit?
Dude, I got stuck on the Rio Grande. Remember?
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
But yeah, so how'd you like the state fair yesterday? The New Mexico State Fair.
Honestly, it was pretty fucking fun. I'm glad I went.
Yeah,
I'm glad
fun?
you guys invited me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You and your girlfriend are pretty chill.
Thank you. Well, yeah, so a couple of my friends that came down they came up from Las Cruces, came to go see the game. Unfortunately, we didn't see the game, NMSU versus UNM. I used to go to NMSU, but I transferred to UNM. But I still, I still vote for NMSU. Got to stick
You
with
do?
the OG. Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Are they?
When the last game I went to, when everybody was like fighting and everything,
Mm-hmm.
I was in the dead center of it. I was wearing an NMSU shirt because you got to represent. You got to stick to the OG. Bro,
Are they better?
Oh yeah, they beat them twice. NMSU
What,
beat
UNM?
UNM twice, yeah.
No way.
But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
I don't know. I like it better over there personally.
Yeah.
But
I wish I went to college.
it's pretty fun, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, going to NMSU is pretty fun, having friends there. But UNM, everybody's like uptight. I don't know how to explain it, dude. But I like it at NMSU. It's pretty fun. But unfortunately, they did not have a physical education What the fuck
Really?
is it called? Section? Yeah, it was only for 2 years. And I already did it for my year out
Yeah.
there. I did majority of it already. So came up to UNM, did that. But no, I miss it back then. It's beautiful out there. It's so like empty. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's empty because there's not a lot of people out there. Like here in Albuquerque, it's packed, but in Las Cruces, it's like everybody's a little bit more spread out, and it's a lot more.
That's why you
peaceful.
came back? Just because of that? I thought you came back because you missed Albuquerque.
No, well, I miss my friends, but that's not why. That's
Oh.
because they didn't have my program. They wouldn't go into depth, so they just covered the basics, and that was it.
Yeah.
It was more of just electives, and that was about it. But yeah, so what was your favorite part about the state fair?
The slingshot.
The slingshot,
Obviously.
bro. Dude, I completely forgot about that. We did the slingshot. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but that's where you basically get
I'm
in a
sure
hamster
everybody
ball.
knows what that is.
It gets pulled down, and then it shoots you up in the sky. Bro, I had to do that twice. I had to
know,
do
I
it.
felt so bad.
I had to do it with her, and then I had to do it with my girlfriend. So the first time, bro, she was freaking out like crazy. Like,
I wasn't freaking
you were-
out.
you were freaking out.
I wasn't freaking out.
you were freaking out.
I was laughing. I just laugh. I just laugh. Like every time they got races, I always giggle for some reason. I just can't stop laughing. It's because I'm happy. I fucking just
yeah.
laugh.
And then when she was getting off, she's like, "You have to do this again."
I said that when I was up there.
Oh, in the sky, whatever the fuck. You were laughing. You were just saying it like you're all freaking out. And then I had to go again
No,
with my
I
girlfriend.
wasn't freaking out. I was just saying it because I just thought it was funny that you had to go do that shit again. I just thought it was funny.
But
I
yeah.
can't fucking giggle.
No.
Jesus Christ, bro.
And so I had to go again with my girlfriend. And, bro, that one shook us like crazy. Like, when we went, they didn't, it shook us, but it didn't, like, rotate as much. But when me and my girlfriend went, Mora, we fucking started spinning back and forth, throwing us, bro. It was throwing us all over the place. That was pretty crazy. Like, that one was rough.
Were you guys talking at all when you guys were getting shot up?
I don't remember, bro. It was fast. Like,
Was
just
it?
being thrown. She screamed a little bit, but it's like being thrown, dude.
Why
I don't know, I
I
found
saying
it-
I was freaking out.
Because you were freaking out.
I was giggling.
Sure you were.
I was giggling.
You were not.
And I felt bad because you had to go through that shit again. I just thought it was funny. I just think every life's a joke. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Just ready for this joke to end.
No, that shit was lit as fuck. I wish we were on all the rides though.
Dude, the line for the tickets, because they have, I don't know if it's like this anywhere else,
I'm pretty sure it's like that.
but you have to get a wristband to ride all the rides, obviously. Dude, that was ridiculous, dude. You probably had to wait in line probably like 2, maybe 3 hours. That's how long it was. So they had it fenced in, like a little fencing area. That was completely filled, and that was like zigzag back and forth, like a classic line.
Yeah.
But then it went past the snack shop, went around a roller coaster, went around another snack shop. Bro, that was a
we
long
were there for
line.
a long ass time and we didn't even ride rides.
I know. Dude, and then,
Why do you keep saying dude? I hate that you say dude.
bro, anyways, mate. I did that hanging challenge, 100 seconds for $100. I failed that. But I lasted a lot longer. Not a lot longer, okay? I'm over exaggerating.
like a
I lasted
second.
one more second than I did my friend Daniel. Hopefully, you guys will be able to meet him on this podcast if I ever do go down there. Back to Las
You
Cruces.
should invite me.
Damn, take me, bro. But yeah, I lasted one more second than he did. That guy has bigger forearms than me, okay? And forearms is like 100% of your grip. So the fact that I lasted a lot longer than him, I don't know why I keep saying a lot longer. It was only 1 second. The fact that I lasted a second longer than he did, bro, I'm just glad that I did.
I know, honestly.
Like, it made me feel a lot better. And
Me
because my
too.
girlfriend said she would leave my ass if I didn't, so
I'm sure she would have too. No, I'm kidding.
fuck you. But yeah, so I'm
I
glad
was
that
nervous for you. Holy shit.
I'm glad that your boy can last long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Next year I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah. I think
Bro.
I could.
30 more seconds, bro.
I thought it was a minute. I didn't know it was
I thought it
100
was a minute,
seconds.
too.
It's like a minute and a half, huh?
Yeah, no.
So you're
minute.
telling me you lasted a whole minute?
I lasted
that's
longer
what
than a
I'm saying.
minute.
I'm gonna start training. And you win $100, huh?
Yeah, bro. Okay, so when I had my regular grip, and then it slowly went to a C grip. All my gym guys, of course, you should know what it is. But I ended up going to a C grip, and I had looked over, and in my mind, I was like, damn, bro, this guy's doing pull-ups. I didn't know he was wiggling or whatever the heck. Like, all I could see was this guy was doing pull-ups. Yeah, so I was like, there's no way in hell I'm lasting longer than this kid. At all. Like, there's not a chance that I'm going to be lasting longer than this kid. But I thought I was going to fail, you know. I was like, damn, bro, I'm about to disappoint my girlfriend and my sister and this whole crowd. But, because I thought he was doing pull-ups.
Yeah.
And my fingers ended up going to a C grip, and I was like, there's no way. I looked over, I was like, another pull-up? Bullshit. So I went and I forced my forearms down. So I ended up getting a regular grip, and then I went back to normal. And I started, I wasn't probably shaking that badly.
No, you were shaking pretty bad.
Was I shaking pretty bad? I felt like I was shaking pretty bad, but I don't know if it was really bad.
I have the recording.
And, but my forearm started burning. And then I seen him drop, and I was like, bro, keep going. And then I let go. My arms, I could not hold. My fingers, bro, killing me. I could not last, like, another second longer. But the fact that I seen him drop made me feel like 10 times better. And honestly, the moment he dropped, before I dropped, I felt like it was like 10 seconds. In my mind, I was like, damn, bro, keep going. But it was only a second, unfortunately. But it felt like forever.
Do you know okay, did they tell you that you couldn't do it like this?
Yeah, no alternating grip.
Oh.
And then you can't do fingers over thumb grip. So you have to do just a regular grip. Because when you do that, it locks your thumb in. So your thumb won't slip. And that's what I was telling you guys. I was like, that's how I'm going to do it. Because I've seen on a lot of YouTube videos.
Wait, what do you mean is that? What the fuck is that? Like, holding the bar.
So when you're holding the bar, right? Okay. When you're doing that, your thumb can give out, right? But when you have a regular grip and you have your thumb underneath and then you hook it, you're forcing your thumb to stay in.
Oh, and they told you can't do that?
Yeah, I read the rules and it says you couldn't do that. But that was what my whole idea was until I read the rules and I was like, damn, I can't do that. Yeah. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that at all, which made me sad. Because I was like, easy $100. Easy, brother. But no, fortunately, it was not that easy.
I heard that they said that 39 people throughout the state fair have done.
Throughout the whole 2 weeks, only
so
30
like,
people did
how much
it.
Money?
That's a lot of money.
100? 39 people? How much is that?
That's 3,900.
900?
Yeah.
Damn, you just gave that shit away for free?
Yeah, but did you see how many people kept going over and over? That, I mean, at least he probably lost maybe like a fifth of what he gained.
Yeah.
Just for having a pull-up bar there.
Watch it all be fake money.
Gee, that'd be fun. Yeah. But yeah, so that was... I failed completely. I didn't get $100 and I lost $10, unfortunately.
What was the hard part about it? Like, is it rotating? Is it really, like, rotating a lot?
No, because my hands weren't rotating. Like, that wasn't the problem. Not until the very end.
It was just you having grip?
Just my grip strength, yeah.
Maybe you should work on that shit then. Next year.
Maybe I should just... I don't know. How do you practice that?
Those grip
Well, that's not your body weight, though. Like, that's just a little spring that you're fighting against. But I was thinking...
it up to a certain amount of pounds.
Yeah, I guess. But even then, you're having to fight against the rotation and everything. Yeah, because my hands were all greasy from the turkey leg. Yeah. But that had no correlation to it.
Yeah. I should have done it. Maybe next year I will.
Practice, bro. Practice makes perfect.
Fuck
yeah. But, dude came back from Denver. Haven't talked about that yet. So, 2 weeks ago.
Dude, tattooed on you.
Dude.
We're gonna make a t-shirt like
bro, shut up. But 2 weeks ago, me and my girlfriend, we went to Denver, Colorado. And so at first, the whole trip was just because of... her favorite band was out there. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's called Dance Gavin Dance.
That's what it's called?
Yeah. I've never heard of it until I started dating her and she showed me. They're a pretty good band. But there was also another band that performed before them, and they did really good. I stood on it and it broke.
Like Stand?
Yeah, it's like I was using it to stand or to reach a higher place and it broke.
Your place. I would have.
I was reaching a higher place.
What the fuck? Okay.
But yeah, there was another band that had performed before them. They came from Japan and they did a really good job. I would say they got the crowd hyped before Dance Gavin Dance came on. They're called SIM, S-I-M, right? S-I-M, and it's abbreviation for Silence Is Mine. But they did a really good job, especially the guitarist. That guy was doing circles, dance, bro. That guy was he was getting down with it, bro. Like he had his there doing crazy shit, bro. I don't even know how to explain it.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't get an invite. Bro, but they did a good job. And if they ever do end up coming around again somewhere nearby, for sure I'm going. There's like not a chance that I'm going to miss Sims again. I started listening to their music too. They did pretty good. Shout out to Sim. Shout out to Dance Gavin Dance. There was another one, but I don't really like enjoy their music as much. But Sims and Dance Gavin Dance definitely did really good. We did. We were listening to them on the way to the state fair, and then I switched it to after like listening to like 10 of their songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But dude, definitely I liked it. I really enjoyed it. They for some reason at the concert that they were doing a lot of cover songs.
Oh really?
You know what cover songs are?
Yeah, it's probably because they didn't have enough music.
But I don't know why they did cover songs. I was like, when I was listening to them, I was like, bro, this is another song. Like somebody else wrote this. Someone else wrote this one too. And then finally, it was like their last. I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember?
No, I don't know the names of the songs, but I was like, I know this song. I know this song too. But they ended up, I think their last two songs they did of their own, and those ones were like the best ones. So I don't know why they didn't do all their songs, because they have a long playlist. What are you doing? But yeah, I really enjoyed them. Sims and then Dance Gavin Dance, they went pretty hard, pretty crazy. I enjoyed it. Definitely we'll go. W recommended, bro. Stop your shit, bro.
What?
What else? Oh, bro, there's a lot of hikes out there that are absolutely
I'm so jealous
beautiful, dude. I have videos that I need to show you. Like I only showed you a couple of them, bro, but I have some good videos.
You didn't show me any. You just posted them.
You're right. I only showed you one lake. So the first lake we went to was called St. Mary's Glacier, right? That one was a good one.
It's an actual glacier?
It's an actual glacier, yeah.
Stop looking at it.
It's bothering me. It's like swiveling back and forth. You look at me and it's looking at me. And that one was pretty good. I like that one. It wasn't. So the way in order of the hikes that we did, it was like the worst hike to the best one. But it wasn't. The worst one wasn't even that bad. It's just like it wasn't as good as the other two. But it was still a good hike. Would recommend St. Mary's Glacier. You hike probably like not even a mile, like 3/4 or like half a mile, and then you get to the lake. And then you can get to the top of the mountain, or I guess there's another glacier further up, but there's a whole stream that goes down, or a creek, whatever you want to call it, that goes into the lake, and that's some pretty clear water. There was under the glacier, there was this chick that crawled underneath the glacier. That's crazy.
No way.
Yeah, like we were sitting in it, and she had crawled underneath it because there was like a little gap, freezing cold. Like we jumped in the water,
But how is
I
the
jumped in. She didn't
outside?
It was pretty good temperature. It was pretty warm.
Wait, what
until
do you
it
mean
got
glacier?
cloudy.
Like the ice?
Yeah, it was glacier.
How cold was it outside? Like
it was
outside.
It's probably like 75 degrees. But it
Yeah,
was like
that could have melted.
yeah, well, it's a really big piece of ice, and then it rains and snows a lot.
Yeah,
She just crawled underneath it. I was like, bro, that shit could collapse at any second.
For real?
And there's people skiing on the glacier. Like it's not that big of a glacier, but people were skiing on it because it's pretty long. Bro, there were people skiing on the glacier, and then there was somebody that went underneath. I was like, that's crazy. But the water was super clear. It just made you want to drink it.
Really?
I wanted to badly. And then the lake was pretty clear too.
To take me. We should go like during December.
Dude, me and Mona were talking about it too. Like, if people, no, there's no way we'd be able to make it in December.
Why?
Because it'll be freezing cold. Like,
exactly.
like freezing. Like it'd be snow. We'd probably be snowed in.
That's okay.
No, it's not. It's bad. They close down everything. Like they get feet of snow.
Well, I'm trying to go snowboarding.
Well, they have ski areas.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay.
Bet.
Give me your money.
We will. Well, in December. Bet.
Give me your money.
I'm going
That's all I gotta say.
I have plans in December.
But I got plans in December. So anybody trying to hit me up, leave me alone.
What he
But
said.
what was I saying? Oh, but yeah, that one was pretty good. I like that hike. Pretty quick, easy hike. Water's freezing. All the waters are freezing, but the last one was definitely the coldest one. But the second hike we went to, that one was called Gray's Lake, and that one was a 4-mile hike to the lake.
Yeah.
And nobody was there. Like it was okay. If you do go there, take a truck, and make sure that because that's rocky.
Is it?
Yeah. If you go in a car, I will say that you shouldn't have done that.
You went.
We went in Mara's car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go in a car. Okay. Whatever you do,
Why,
go in a truck or a Jeep or something, huh?
Did it fuck up our car?
We scratched our car. Well, we kept scraping the bottom because there was a lot of sharp rocks.
Yeah.
Take a truck or a Jeep or any off-road vehicle that's lifted off the ground.
Damn.
But yeah, that one was a 4-mile hike, and that one you can get lost pretty easily. Like there's trails that just go in completely different directions, but that water was clear. Like
Did
when
you go skinny
in the
dipping?
river, no,
Oh,
in the river. I know, I was thinking the same thing, dude. But in the river that there was, dude, it looked like that frosted blue Gatorade. No, stop.
Really?
Yeah. It looked like that frosted blue Gatorade. It looked good. Like, it just made you want to drink
what do you
it.
mean frosted? Like the white one?
Like, yeah, it's like frost.
Gray?
It's like a whitish blue.
White is blue.
Yeah. You just have to see it. You just have to see
Yeah.
it. And, bro, it was beautiful. Like, the creek, everything. It was just super grassy. There was nobody around. It was perfect. I guess there was people around, but,
Yeah.
like, they were
There
working. Like, they
Oh,
were
really?
working. Yeah, it was in loaders and, like, big, giant machines. And, yeah, so we had that whole lake to ourselves the whole time. It was
Damn.
private. It was basically like our
You
own
should've
private
brought
lake.
your kayaks or something.
It's a 4-mile hike.
I've seen people do it.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, that water was crystal
Wait,
clear.
what's
Like,
that
you can
one
see all the way
called?
down to the bottom. Who's going to carry the boats and the logs?
Yeah.
David Goggins, bruh.
Exactly.
Well, we were in her car. And the kayaks are here. And we were in Denver.
Well, I'm
Anyways,
just saying.
so we ended up doing that whole entire hike by it was just me and her, nobody else around for like miles. And we had the whole lake to ourselves. It was crystal clear. You can see all the way down the bottom. That was also near a glacier. There was a bunch of glaciers like all around the mountain and everything. Very beautiful. Would recommend to go on a weekday because nobody's ever there.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely beautiful there. And private lake. Wanted to drink it, couldn't drink it. At least I wasn't. It wasn't recommended to because I guess there's a lot of mines that were in their area, so contaminated water. But dude, you want to drink it so badly. That one was freezing cold. Like that one, I didn't. I went St. Mary's Glacier, and then the last one I'm going to tell you about, I went completely body in. This last one, you have to take if you're gonna go and get in the water and everything. Take water moccasins or water shoes or whatever you want to call them.
Why?
Because the rocks are sharp
Ow.
and hurt your feet. Like I cut up my feet pretty badly, and I have some really thick calloused feet. So if you're gonna go there, take some water moccasins or sandals or water shoes or something to protect your feet. But that water was super crystal clear. And then the last one we went on, which one was that? Oh, that one was called Isabel Lake. But for that entire hike, you run into 4 different lakes. So there was Red Rock Lake, there was Long Lake, Mitchell Lake, and then there was finally Isabel Lake. And that one is definitely worth it because you pass 4 different lakes and they're super long or they're super big lakes and it's beautiful. Like that one, we ended up seeing meese out there. I don't know the plural name for meese or moose. Mooses.
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 Moose? Wait, what?
Miska, Mooska, Mickey Mouse. Meese or moose or
Yeah.
mooses, I don't know. But we seen 3 of them. So there was 2 kids. One was a
Bro,
male, one
honestly,
was a female.
All this, you're talking about all this, and I'm telling you this very personally. Like, you went and seen all this, and I get no. I'm just like left here all alone.
So there was these 2 kids, right, or teenagers, or because they weren't that big. And then we seen a really big one. This guy's like, look around the corner, dude. I don't know what was going on with this guy, because he had some big eyes. Like he had bloodshot eyes when he was telling us. He's like, there's moose. There's a moose. Big moose right around the corner.
He's probably scared.
He's like big eyes were getting ready to pop out of his head, right? So we went to go see it. That thing was big. We were far away from it because the other two, we got pretty close to it, but we were still behind a bunch of rocks and plants, so they couldn't see us. But that big moose, the last one, that one was big. Like you could see it from a distance. You could just tell that one was big. And that was pretty cool. And so we ended up getting in that water. That one was cold. But the only reason I went full body in was because my girlfriend called me a bitch. Okay? Take that personal. So she went full body in. So I got full body in.
Yeah, I take that shit personally too when people tell me that.
But that water was beautiful too. And you just had to be there. It looked like the Garden of Eden. Like it was like whatever you can imagine the Garden of Eden is beautiful.
What the hell
there was
is
like mountain. The Garden of Eden was the very first garden that Adam and Eve came from.
Where why? Look that beautiful.
Eve ate the apple and they got kicked out of that beautiful garden. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was beautiful. Like there's just no other way to explain it. It was like a combination of every single terrain in that single area. The water was crystal clear. The glaciers were absolutely pearly white. The grass was super green. The trees were super green. The plants, there's flowers that... The flowers were absolutely beautiful. The water was crystal clear. It was blue. Bro, it was just nice. And that water was freezing cold. Got in. Freezing cold. I don't know if it gets any better in the summer, but we went swimming. I don't know if we were allowed to go swimming in any of these. Well, I'm pretty sure the first one was because a lot of people were swimming and jumping off rocks. The second one, I'm not sure, and so was the third one. But there was no sign saying that we couldn't get in the water, so we got in the water anyways. And that was absolutely beautiful. If you don't know where that movie or where that quote's from, shame on you. It's the Truman Show.
I didn't even hear what you said, bro.
I said beautiful.
Oh.
Jim Carrey. Yeah. Guy's just absolutely amazing. But that trail, Isabel Lake, 10 out of 10 worth it. You go over bridges, you go over creeks, you go over like dams and stuff like that. It's beautiful. Nature all around you. You cannot take a drone though.
Really?
Can't. There's a big ass sign that says no drones. It has a drone crossed out. But you can take other cameras and stuff like that. Obviously your phone and stuff like that, take pictures. But you just can't take a drone. I would have loved to do that. Or it's only for the last trail, like for Red Rock Lake you can, for Long Lake you can, but for the other two you can't.
They have illegal know why. Shit.
No, I don't know. Maybe to not disturb the peace. But that one, the Isabel Lake. Okay, so to go into the area, you have to make a reservation. You have to reserve ahead of time. And we didn't know that. But the guy was pretty nice, and he also told us, he was like, yeah, if you don't, you'd have to wait 2 hours. But if you really want to go, just turn around, and there's a parking lot you just passed. You can park in there for free. But if you want to do this one, you have to make a reservation.
That's crazy.
I was like, bro, say less. So he gave us, held up a map for us. We took a picture of it, and then we parked in that parking lot. From that free parking lot to Isabel Lake was 6 miles. So it was a 12-mile hike in total. But it's definitely worth it. If you like hiking, then you will definitely love Isabel Lake. My top 10, it's 10 out of 10 recommended hike by Darian Gallegos. If anybody tells you different, they're wrong. It is beautiful. Go, enjoy your life. Isabel Lake. Isabel Lake.
I would have enjoyed
Denver,
my
Colorado.
life. I was invited.
You're broke.
I'm just kidding.
But go. It is definitely worth it. Take a lot of water because it is a pretty long hike. Pretty treacherous. If you can take your dogs, unfortunately, I could not take my dog with me because,
concert.
Yeah, because of the concert, I didn't want to leave him in the hotel by himself for a long time, and or for other places that we were going to, like when we went to Dave and Buster's too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, twice.
Why twice?
Cause just have fun, and
I
didn't want to leave him there for too long by himself and stuff like that. So unfortunately, I didn't take my dog with us to Denver, Colorado. But those hikes, if you do plan on going and just hiking out there, that is probably like the place to go. Because we only went on 3 different hikes. They were really long, or they were pretty good hikes, long hikes, worth it, beautiful. but that's not even like close to like a tenth of how many hikes they have out there, because we were going through TikTok. That's how we found them. We were going through TikToks, and they have a lot of hikes, a lot of beautiful ones. And a lot of them are, there's one that I really wanted to see. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like the Higher Lake, and it's like a lake that has waterfalls into another lake. And it's pretty cool. And I think they're like 40 to 50 foot high waterfalls.
Yeah.
And it's like 4 of them in a row around the higher lake that goes into the lower lake. I want to check that one out. That one you have to make reservations, but I haven't gone there yet. But yeah, check it out. Denver, Colorado has a lot of beautiful hikes. Definitely would recommend to go. Dance Gavin Dance did amazing. Sims did amazing. Dave & Buster's was amazing. They had all you can eat wings, but unfortunately, the way they did it, they were like, I don't know how to explain it. They were like slow with their service. Like you'd order wings and then they're like, oh, well, we can get you more. And then like an hour later, they'll get you your wings. But if you do go, Texas Roadhouse. Bro, their customer service, Texas Roadhouse, amazing. Their steak, delicious. Everything they had there, amazing. I don't know how to explain it, bro. Just everything out there was 10 times better than New Mexico.
Did you pass by our cousin's house?
I don't know. I don't know where that's at. But
I remember.
Everybody there is like 10 times nicer and better than New Mexico. I don't know why. Or Albuquerque. In Las Cruces, they're the same. Like, in Las Cruces, they're nice too. But in Albuquerque, I don't know why. But there's some just rude people here, dude.
Bro, there's rude people everywhere. We're just here for too long.
I don't know. Because just going into her house, like, they treat you better than here. Like, I love it here because, you know, it's where I was born and raised. But
I forgot you're born here. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Oh my God.
I can't relate. No, I'm just kidding.
Because you're from Texas. But yeah, so that was the second trip that I ever gone with my girlfriend. Road trip. First one, Las Vegas. Pretty cool. Hot as hell. Denver.
Yeah,
10 times better.
Crashing all the fucking states.
I know, bro. I don't know what our next... I don't know... She doesn't want to go to Texas.
Why?
I don't know. Texas is pretty nice though. I want to go. I want to go to... Bro, so there's...
Go to Corpus.
No, I want to go to... I don't know if it's Dallas or Houston, but there's this gym that's out there that it's my Houston. Favorite influence going.
It's Houston.
Which one? What am I talking about?
Alpha One?
No.
The other one?
AR. Absolute Recomp. Bro, a lot of my favorite influencers that are part of the Rise group, bro, they go there. And
I think it's Houston.
It's beautiful. Like, that gym is awesome. And then the guy, the owner of AR, he seems pretty chill too. And I want to meet him. Even if it's like from a distance, I just want to meet them because they look super cool and I love their content. But yeah, that's pretty dope. So what do you got to say?
What do I have to say?
Yeah.
Not much. I don't talk as much as you. Just fucking listen to your ugly ass. I'm just kidding.
Right into the mic.
You're welcome. That's all I have to say.
So what do you got to say?
Words,
what do you want to say?
Words from Cassandra. What do I want to say?
Yeah.
I don't have much to say.
This one's going to be an extra long episode of Random Talks and Intrusive Thoughts. You already know.
Why? How long is it?
It's already 33 minutes. So it's our longest episode to date.
Really?
Yeah.
And I'm involved.
I'm involved. So what do you got? Oh, bro, we also went to the Denver Zoo. I don't know why.
That's all you guys did for a whole week?
So the first day we went out there was a concert. Mm-hmm. Second day we went out there was a hike. Third day we went out there was the Denver Zoo and Dave & Buster's. And then the next day we went out there, we went on another hike. And then the next day we went to Dave & Buster's again. Mm-hmm. And then we went on another hike. And then we came home. All 7 days.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's
I was
crazy.
there for
yeah, that's where I got this hat from. Tea Tree, or what is it called? 10 Tree. They plant, I guess their motto is plant the tree today, have shade for tomorrow. Or for the next generation or something like that.
I got this hat when you guys were gone.
But yeah, Denver Zoo is pretty cool. Really big, but the enclosures were small, which made me sad.
Yeah, that is depressing.
Especially for damn. I hope you guys didn't hear that. But I felt bad for the hippos.
I felt bad for I'm just kidding.
But I felt bad for the hippo enclosure because that one was small. For a big animal, that was small. Or for a lot of the animals, there was small enclosures. The only one that had a really big one were the elephants. And that one was sponsored by Toyota. And anytime, or when the guy came to talk about the elephants and stuff like that, bro, that guy could not stop talking about Toyota.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kept mentioning it over and over and over and over and over again. But that was like the biggest enclosure that they had was for the elephants, which was sponsored by Toyota.
Okay, so this is how I feel about zoos, okay? And I'm just curious of what you think, okay? This is how I feel. I do not like the fact that they have wild animals, like, enclosures and shit like that. Or some of them are just born, like, don't even experience the wild or nothing. And they're just, like, in a little fucking cage and shit. But then it's so hard not to go to them. But then I don't support that. You know?
Yeah, I understand.
It's kind of weird. Like, I don't want to support it, but then I do want to see the animals.
Yeah.
So it's just like, because that shit's so fucked up. Like, you hear that killer whale that died and he was just, like, swimming in circles for his entire life?
Yeah. At the SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
They were planning on letting him go, but they're like, oh, he's not fit to be let go. But he came from the wild, came into an... Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I think, personally... I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know how they end up in the zoos. I don't know if they just capture them and then keep them in there, or if they are like rescues. Like, because a lot of them are rescues too. Like at the Denver and Albuquerque Zoo, like you can tell which one, or they'll say a lot of them are like these are the rescues or how like their origin stories and stuff like that. If they're rescued,
just because they're rescued doesn't mean you just like you can always throw them back, not throw them back, but like
don't get
yeah.
But I don't know. Honestly, I support the fact that they try to take care of the animals and everything, but yeah, I feel like taking them away from their natural habitat, that's gotta be depressing, dude.
You should
except for the penguins, those guys look like they're enjoying life.
Yeah, for real.
They don't give up.
Probably because there's like 100 of them.
I don't know, but they look like they're living life, but like unlimited fish, say less.
Are you talking about the one in Albuquerque or the one in Denver?
Both.
Both. Is
Both.
there a bunch?
Yeah. Dude, they look like they're living their best life.
There's a bunch. Like
their lives, I think it's because their lives aren't at risk, so they don't care. Because in their natural habitat, they're in every dangers everywhere, even just living the way they are.
Well, everyone. Well, exactly everybody.
But the penguins always look like they're happy.
It's because there's like 100 of them, bro. Like when you go to see hippopotamus, there's only like fucking 3, or elephant is probably like 4 or some shit. Like the penguins, there's like 100 of them. Yeah. They have to fucking socialize and shit. They're all keeping each other entertained.
But yeah, the Denver Zoo is pretty cool. That's my only con against it, is that they're pretty small enclosures, but they're also expanding. So hopefully they expand on their enclosures as well. At least that's my hope. Just like Albuquerque Zoo, they're expanding their enclosures. That's my favorite part about that.
Really?
They're opening up a whole bigger section that's supposed to expand on a lot of their exhibits. So they're making the exhibits a lot bigger.
I thought they were getting more animals.
They are too. They're doing both. So they're expanding a lot of the enclosures. Yeah. So they're going to be moving a lot of the animals to the bigger enclosures.
Did you know that we're paying for it?
Our taxes?
Yeah.
I didn't know
that. It says the taxpayers are paying for this.
That's better. That's better than
it to go into something else. Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer my money. I prefer my money to go to that than to the pockets of greedy senators and whatever you want to call them. But yeah, so that's the Denver Zoo. Pretty enjoyable. Liked it there. It's pretty cool. Got this hat from there. Also got a patch that says "Adventure Awaits" that I'm gonna be putting onto my Letterman jacket.
Are you really?
Yeah, I need to put.
Do it yourself?
I'm gonna go take it in and have somebody do it. But I have a bunch of patches that I have. So the guy that did my jacket, he's like, "Oh yeah, do one patch and then we'll do another one free." So I was like, "Okay, well I have all these patches."
Done by the same person.
Oh, I don't know who did your patches, but that's where I'm going. Because he had a good deal. He's like, if you come back, we'll give you a better price. And every time you keep coming back and that. So I have a bunch of patches that I need to put on my Letterman jacket. And that my Letterman jacket is going to be like basically like a story of my life, places I've been, things that I've done. So I'm pretty excited.
I stopped buying patches. Once I got it done the first time, I could have more on there on my limit, but I decided to stop doing it.
Starts off with my high school story. That's where my life began.
Oh, wow, your life began. Same as fuck. No, actually, my life began outside of high school.
Well,
Or
it
no,
started
my life
at high
began.
school.
No, my life.
Well, I guess middle school.
No, my life began when I cut my hair. I cannot come back from that shit. Shit went downhill.
Shit hit. But yeah. That's Random Talks and Choose Thoughts. You got a message you want to leave to the people?
I don't know. You only live once. That's it. You only live once.
So I was listening to a Joe Rogan
Podcast?
or a little clip, like it was a motivational clip, and it was comes back to what my dad and this guy they were talking about. So I guess in the military, when they're working with the Marines like to make their situation harder.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know why, but they do. But the Marines said, well, might as well make it harder now so it's easier later. Right? And then I was listening to Joe Rogan, and it finally made sense. Like, why would you live your life in easy mode right now, knowing that there could be future hardships, when you can make a situation like just going to the gym, going on a walk, doing things that are already hard, like trying to make yourself better? Why not do that now? So when you are in a tougher situation, you at least have the discipline or the mindset to, like, you know what? This may be hard, but I can make it through this. I've done hard things already, so this isn't going to be as hard as if I didn't do anything at all. And it won't be hard. It won't be as hard on my mind, because your mind would already be calloused and disciplined to do hard things and to continue with the hard things. So make your life hard, so when it's actually hard, it's not that hard, bro.
Don't make it difficult for yourself. Just challenge yourself.
Random Talks and Choose of Thoughts. I'm Darian.
I'm Cassandra.
Peace.
I always feel so awkward, bro. I don't like